All
whole
right,
other
all right, all
dimension.
right, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, idealists and visionaries, I'm your boy Ideal Tone, and we are here to make it known that we are
Hello.
back with another episode of Binge or Cringe. And I'm glad we're here. Oh yeah, what's up, Cryptic? Cryptic in the chat. Yeah, it's time.
We got
Oh
Cryptic in
shit.
the chat. Oh shit.
Cryptic's in the chat. King, shout out to the homie King Cryptic. Once we get our schedules aligned, he plans to make a return to the Binge or Cringe scene. Can't wait for him to chop it up with us again. Oh,
Hello.
well. If it isn't the legendary, what do you call it? What do you call it when
Elusive?
say it again?
Elusive by chance? I don't
Elusive.
really...
There we go.
Elusive.
The elusive E Fairy.
I've been MIA for a couple months, I won't lie. I just got my data structures and cybersecurity classes kind of had me in a chokehold for a while.
I hear that.
Just...
But school's more important. School is more important. School is more important. Cryptic, I'm not spilling all the beans. I'm not saying, come on, man. I'm excited that you're coming back eventually. I didn't say when, so I'm not spilling all the beans, Cryptic.
Oh, I'm going to spill everything. You can't stop me. No.
Oh, my goodness. Gobo is already going on a tangent.
I haven't even started.
All right. But we're here today, and we're just going to talk shop. Here's the thing. There is no topic today. I wanted to keep it light and breezy. We ain't talking, what anime we talking about? No, we're not talking about Solo Leveling, Chris. I mean, that might come up, but let's relax for a minute.
We're absolutely talking about
let's relax for a minute. Solo Leveling needs its own fucking episode. Let's be real about that. When that thing is done,
yeah,
definitely.
Doesn't mean I can't fanboy a little bit beforehand.
Yeah, I get that, Kobo. But we're here to talk about a lot of different topics. Okay, so first question. Oh, my boy Doug. What's up, Dougie?
Got the Duggles in here?
Duggles. Doug has become a full-fledged regular. I'm just saying.
I'm up next.
Yes. Ollie's definitely going to become a full-fledged regular, hopefully. You know, we spilling beans today. I'm in the mood to just spill info. Ollie, can I say what you said to me? Can I say it?
Indubitably.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I have been asked by Rob's in the chat. What's up, Rob? My boy. Chris and Rob and Cryptic in the chats. Gotta love that. So I have been asked by E Fairy, Ollie, my homegirl, to come to her college because they're doing a convention, and she wants me to not only speak about content creation and stuff like that. She also wants me to do a live version of Binge or Cringe.
All right.
I'm so hyped for that.
It's gonna be fun, especially since I've been working out the kinks for my live version. So I've been working out the kinks for that, and hopefully that goes off smoothly. And I have a bunch of other stuff in the works. One of them, Cobalt's working on a logo for me for something. Once I get the final say on certain things for that, I'm going to announce what that logo is going to be for. But yeah, it's coming, guys. Big things.
Big things on the way.
Yes, big things. Right, Cobalt?
Mm-hmm. I was taking a drink of my beer.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So we're spilling the beans tonight. But you know what? Let's dive into what we came here to really discuss. Anime. Okay. How we feel about this season, y'all? Be real. How we feel about this season?
Not bad. Not bad. We've got a return of Blue Exorcist. Fantastic anime. Can't wait to get back into that. We've got the Solo Leveling. Everyone's been going off about that. That's a big one. Mm-hmm. You know, we've got a couple other returns. that are solid, and we've got a couple new ones that are looking really promising. So,
Facts.
all in all, it feels like a good season. I don't feel overwhelmed like last season. Last season had way too many good anime and way too many anime to cover. It was tough. I'm still behind.
Yeah, it was
on a
tough.
bunch of them.
Last year really was a great year for anime.
No, Cryptic, you are right. We need a Blue Exorcist recap. That is coming. That is actually going to be an episode. Because let's be real, Blue Exorcist, there was too many gaps of years between each season. This is like I've never experienced gaps that big. Like, every time it comes back, it's ready.
They're really picking up where they left off. I feel like there were a few things that they left still up in the air at the end of the last season.
No, they never, because they kind of brushed
cover.
They brushed off. They kind of brushed into what the next arc was going to be, but didn't jump into it. They was like, all right, this is what y'all get for now. We cutting y'all off. Last call.
Well, we dealt with a lot of what was going on within the area, the school grounds, and that small region.
Mm-hmm.
This season, we're branching out.
Yeah, which needs to be
international players. They started out right out the gate. They started out talking about both America and Russia and their respective organizations. So
yeah, so it's about to get interesting for sure. But what else? Like, all right, we talked. All right, we think this season is we think the season's pretty good based off what everybody said. It seems unanimous. This season is good. Okay, let's talk about what we think is going to be. All right, let's just be real. Is there any anime this season that you think is just gonna go for the win for the year?
Ishura.
Which one?
Ishura is looking real good.
Ishura. Okay.
Yep. I haven't gotten all of them. There's a couple different ones. There's one that Metallic Rogue looks like it's going to be interesting. It has a feel of early 2000s anime style on it. I want to check that out.
Metallic Rogue episode 1 was actually pretty good.
Episode 1 was actually pretty good. We've got a return of that one kick from the hero party, and now I sell pharmaceuticals. That guy. That anime is a return. That was a solid anime that reminded me a lot of what do you call it? Log Horizon.
Oh, okay. I'll give you that.
Super action packed, but just well formed stories, well formed characters, well formed world.
Okay.
I expect good things from that.
All right. Anybody else?
Yeah. I don't think I watched much.
What'd you say, Doug?
Everything I watched was like. I don't think I've watched much anime this season. I've been catching up on stuff.
Okay. Okay. Facts. Yeah. Be honest.
Except for solo leveling.
Yeah, solo leveling. Same.
Look. I've been saying. Look, all I'm gonna say is this. I've been saying this to Cobalt. So I will stand on business for what I'm about to say. Solo leveling is taking anime for the year. I don't give a.
Really?
I think it will. I think it's taking anime for the year.
The year.
Just
started. Don't count your chickens.
No, I'm standing on business with that.
I'm standing on business. Just saying, you're jumping the gun.
Anime.
See, Cryptic said facts. Thank you, Cryptic. Anime of the year, okay? Anime of the year.
My siblings to watch more.
What'd you say?
I think I got my younger brother watching Slime right now. He's watching
Slime. Slime's returning this year too.
Slime is returning this year. And don't get me wrong, Slime is up there. Slime is up there. But I still think Solo Level is taking the win. I really do.
I mean, I hope to. The story itself, it was one of the best mangakas that I've got to experience.
Yeah.
One of the top tier.
So here's the thing. Cryptic's asking a question. Regarding Solo Leveling, do we know how many volumes this season is covering? I'm going to be real. Here's the thing. They have one or two options, and they can go for this option. And if they don't go for this option, they're going to mess it up. I'm going to be real. Because they already revealed where it's going to end. And I feel like it's going to reach that point. If it doesn't hit that point, then they just drop the ball. I feel like they could go for 24 episodes and get to the island arc.
Island arc.
Yes.
I don't think so. I think that's so far ahead, bro. I think they're going to end the first season at the beginning of his creation of his own organization. When he does that, when he starts doing that, that's going to be next season.
That could be it. I'm just saying
3 solid arcs that they would have to cover just to get to that point, and you're looking at a good 5 or 6 before they even get to the island. That's why I think that.
Here's the thing. If they do the pacing properly, we could get to the island arc. I really think that. Or if we go past 24 episodes, what if it really hits off that well and they're like, all right, you know what? Keep it going. Because real talk, like for an anime that I never thought they was going to do past 24 episodes, and they did, because it's usually 12 to 24, and that's really it. They don't really do long stretches anymore like that. Was Black Clover. Black Clover got what, 50 episodes?
Oh, Black Clover is that's a top tier anime. You're going to continue to get seasons of that. That's like Slime. That's top tier. We will get seasons of those.
But it wasn't about the seasons, Kobo. It was about that one season was 50 episodes.
Yeah, that was weird. I couldn't believe they did that because they hadn't done it in so long.
That's what I'm saying. If that can do it, why can't Solo Leveling do it? That's all I'm saying.
I mean, if they need to spend the time to do it, yeah.
And let's be real, Solo Leveling's been in the work for 3 years. I feel like the way they possibly could have done it, I feel like they had most of it already animated and ready to go. Because they announced this 3 years ago. That's just my opinion, though. That's just my opinion. But I'm going to stand on that.
I'm actually looking forward to the Moonlit Fantasy one.
Moonlit Fantasy? Which one is that?
Journey Across Another World, or the Tsukimichi.
Season 2? Season 2? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I really like the first season of that, this is the 3rd season, isn't it?
No, 2nd.
You're right. Second
season.
That first season was pretty long. It was a good first season though, and I enjoyed that.
Yeah. No. All right, but here's another question for you guys. Like, so we in a new season, so I feel like we can, like I've touched on this in a previous episode, but like, what was last season like for you? What do you think was like the anime that just stood out?
Was that a general question? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was for everybody, general. Yep.
I argue let's pick the anime of the year for last year.
Anime of the year? It's a hard one. That's a hard one for last year.
Think about it. What would you pick for last year owning the year in anime? You got a lot of really top level choices here.
Well, it depends. What are we talking about?
I'll make it easier because if we pick one, we're gonna be here all day trying to decide one.
Cryptic said Vinland Saga.
I have to say Vinland Saga. I'm sorry.
Cryptic said Vinland Saga.
For Vinland.
I'm not gonna lie. I started watching it. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla right now.
Oh my gosh, Vinland Saga is peak.
Damn good. All right.
So we talking anime of the year. Vinland Saga's up there for sure. That's a tough one for me. Oh wow, that's a tough one. Last year,
yeah. Vinland Saga is really peak. Like I say that's my anime of the year for last year. But then I also have to say when I found out they were gonna release the last part of AOT last year, I rewatched the whole thing, and that was really good. I won't lie.
I ain't gonna lie. Here's the thing about AOT for me.
Ooh.
They started losing me when they started dragging it, bro. When they started dragging it, I was like, now y'all just playing with everybody's emotions. This needs to be done.
When they leave the island, it slows down to a snail's pace, and that's where I died. In the manga, I went all the way to just the end, but I couldn't. The anime was too slow for me right at that point. I decided if they finish it, I will complete it all once they've done it all. Now I have to go back, and I'm going to actually watch that this year. That's one of my big ones.
All right. What about breakout hit anime of last year? Not the anime of the last year, just breakout hit.
Breakout hit? Well, I mean, you kind of got it, dude. It's Eminence in the Shadow, hands down.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. If we talk about breakout
For the
hit,
year, breakout.
Eminence in Shadow is for me. Eminence in Shadow is probably anime of the year for me, because it's so perfectly done.
I think it's the sleeper hit that no one saw coming. Everyone knew Jujutsu Kaisen was going to hit it. Everyone knew Bleach was going to hit it.
True.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna say what mine is. Hell's Paradise.
Oh,
Hell's Paradise was good. You really put me on.
Hell's Paradise.
I'm going to anime of the year on Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise was breakout anime of the year. That thing came out
I'm
guns blazing.
I'm with you on that.
Oh, Crypto said Shangri-La Frontier is a sleeper towards the end of the year. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Telling me that. I didn't give that one a chance. I have to go back. That's a go back.
But Hell's Paradise, from the rip, episode 1 was like, okay. Episode 2 was like, goddamn. Episode 3 was like, what the fuck? Like,
that anime did not let up the whole fucking season, bro.
Bro, just Gabi Maro, like, don't get me wrong, all the dudes that was in there fighting for their lives on that island, they was beasts. But Gabi Maro was like on a different level, bro. Like, my man was the epitome of like, throw these hands, bro. Catch these hands, good
like
buddy.
5 people's throats in the fucking entrance exam that he did.
He bit a dude's throat off.
To the island.
He literally bit.
Go to the island.
He went for the jugular and bit somebody's throat off. And then was nonchalant about it later. It was like, I didn't really feel like doing this. I was like, this mother.
Give me an anime you guys picked that wasn't an obvious choice, but you felt like it deserved some credit.
What do you mean by that?
Pick an anime that wouldn't be in your top 5, but was in anyone's top 5, but you felt like was, you know, an unrecognized gem.
Okay. Like a diamond in the rough.
Reincarnated as a vending machine.
Yes.
That was
yes.
Yeah, I like that one.
Reincarnated as a vending
one.
machine. Yes, that's a good one.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I technically don't know what animes came out last year.
Well, we talked about so many.
I mean, you had Stone. You could pick Stone.
Dr. Stone is a good one.
Dr. Stone?
Mm-hmm.
The actual newest season came out last year. Okay, you're right. I just recently watched it. I don't know if it was from last year, but Buddy Daddies.
That was
last year. Buddy Daddies was definitely last year.
Enjoyed that one. Real, how you say, slice of life. Oh, what the hell is this?
All right.
I'm looking. Hold up.
I got one for you.
You said last year, right? So we can't use ones for this year?
No, not this 2024. Not this year. Yeah.
Okay.
Mashal.
Oh, Mashal is a good one. Mashal is a good one.
Solid. We had a lot of good ones last year. You know, there was no shortage of great anime to air last year.
For sure. Mashal's like the perfect blend of action, goofiness, gag. Like, it's like perfectly done. Not to mention he just overpowers everything magic-wise with just his physical abilities. It's crazy.
Spy Family was another one that kind of snuck by the radar for a lot of people.
It kind of fell off for me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like after like the first 12 episodes, I kind of fell off the anime. So
drop off.
It was good though.
I respect that.
Let me see.
Seeing it? I haven't felt the urge to watch it yet.
I thought it was cute. It gave me I gave it most points for being cute.
You know what's one that I watched and I enjoyed? And I guess this would be for me. This would be my choice for what you're talking about, Cobalt. Liar, liar.
Liar, liar. Okay. Not a bad choice.
Yeah, liar, liar is like it gave you that Oh, Cryptic said
That's
Mashal
one I
season
haven't
2 is a
finished.
club
I still
banger.
gotta catch up on that one.
Yeah, Liar Liar was basically like it's a school where like you gamble to become like the highest tier rankers in the school system or whatever. And they're like that's their own. There's multiple schools within like this one city. And like they all fight for like top tier position, whatever, to be like the 7-star champions or whatever like that. And like it is really good. Like because the kid, he beats a 7-star on his first try, but only because like not because he's like really good at or really smart. It's just because he's really good at lying and putting on a face. You know what I mean? So it was like it was just really cool. And like people are constantly challenging him.
I feel like I watched the first 2 episodes of that.
I just like the brain teaser of it. Like I just like the fact that like, okay, yeah, how does he get out of this? Oh, that's how he does it. Blah blah. You know what I mean? So that would probably be my choice because it's literally a diamond in the rough.
Anyone else got one? They want to drop?
No? All right. Well, now I'm gonna throw out some random ones and see what y'all think. If y'all watched it, y'all watched it. If y'all didn't, it's all good. All right. I'm gonna just say one. Let's say ones we did not enjoy, and I'll go first on this one because like this one, I really wanted to enjoy it. I was really disappointed in it, but it just goes to show not everything can become an anime. You know what I mean? Now you're Nier Automata.
Yeah,
Nier got an anime?
I expect.
Nier got an anime? Hold on. When did
that
happen?
It happened. Yeah. It happened this last year in the summer.
But Tone did not like the pacing.
I didn't like the pacing. I didn't like how they told the story. The action was lackluster. I'm gonna be 100% honest. If you've played the game, which the game came out years before the anime, it did not hold true or hold up to the standards of the game.
Didn't match the energy.
It didn't.
That you were expecting, did it?
It did
I
not.
never played the game, so my view of it was completely like separate. I felt like it could have used more action. It was slow paced. It really was. But it wasn't a bad anime. The pacing, the story did not develop fast enough.
I was really disappointed because like I felt like Kobo said, the pacing, they took way too long discussing the backstory of the androids and the robots, and then talking about how the robots were developing emotions and everything like that. In the anime, I mean not in anime, in the game, yeah, you learn about that, but you learn about that through the missions, through the story itself. Well, you didn't have a backstory really about it too much.
It's kind of assumed you already realized that after like the first mission. So
exactly.
Establishing that as the identity of the storyline felt lackluster because we already had it right out the gate, and it was just hammering the same nail every fucking episode.
Exactly.
It was beautifully done though.
Yeah, throughout
it was hammering.
Like if they just followed the pacing of the actual game, I'm be honest with you, throughout the game story, you learn how the robots are developing emotions. You learn how the androids are developing even greater emotions than they already have to process. Like you learn all that, and you learn why they're still combating each other, and it's just a lot.
Good. That was one.
Cryptic said, "Let's all agree that Rising of the Shield Hero was a huge fall off."
Yeah, this season dropped.
It did.
I can agree with that.
It did.
I was disappointed.
Yeah, it wasn't okay. If I'm playing devil's advocate, it was not that bad, but at the same time, it was not as good as what the previous seasons were at all. Especially
whole season was set up for next season. That's not how you do it. That's not how you keep people interested.
Yeah. I feel like Noah has something to say.
Yeah, Noah, what you got?
I mean, like you said, it wasn't great, but it was actually decent. I mean, I actually enjoyed it. I mean, everybody says the second season's kind of slow. Shit is. But
It's because it's an epic anime, you know. They could do it slow and it's still going to be good, you know.
Yeah.
The story is beautiful. The story is poignant, and so you enjoy it. It's kind of weird though. It does have weird points. A little bit of lowly action going on in there. I don't want to be a part of that.
But who else got one? Like Near Automata's mine.
My top 5 choices are all the same anime, and that's the Return of Trigun, and that fucking pissed me off.
Not top
all
5, Cobalt. We talk about the ones that disappointed you last year.
I know, that's the top 5 that disappointed me this year.
Oh, okay.
It takes all top 5 spots. That's how angry I am.
Dylan, and Dylan.
Dylan.
Psalm 100, like, I like it. They just released like 4 new episodes of it, but they're ending the series after those 4 episodes, which pisses me off.
Oh,
that's because they dropped off huge. It was a week. The pacing.
Yeah,
was
they're getting ready to end it. It's only got a couple episodes left.
That was some of the worst pacing I've seen in the last I'd say last 5 seasons of anime. That was some of the worst pacing I'd seen for an anime. Zom 100 was poorly done.
Cryptic says season 2 of Shield Hero was very little animation. Every conversation took place in small closed rooms, and the fights were either off screen or super limited.
Not wrong.
Yeah. What about you, A Fairy? What you got any disappointments?
I don't, to be honest. Okay. I kind of am like super well, there's 2 factors as to why I don't really have like disappointments. I was one, I didn't watch like that much like new anime last year.
Right.
Like most of it was like, I think it was like second seasons. Like I think Tokyo Revengers had a season 2 last year, unless I'm wrong. But aside from that, I was just like really busy. And I did not watch like a lot of these.
It's all good.
Except
all good.
I started Vinland Saga last year. And I really liked it. I think the second season came out last year as well.
It did. Yeah.
So
I totally understand. I didn't even get to Vivi. The until last year. That shit came out in 2021. It was actually fantastic. Right. Was it Fluorite Eyes Song is the name of the series? Vivi.
Is that
it was
the name
great.
Of it?
Like I would tell anyone to go see it just because it's a good, concise story, and it was well written, well done, well animated too. Like wow, the animation is beautiful. You'll see clips of it online. It's good. There's a lot of anime I didn't get to till like.
I'd agree with Ali. I didn't have really no animes I was technically disappointed in.
Yeah, I'm just listening to y'all criticisms. Like, damn.
Right?
Sorry, I could be. Me and Kobo could be a little harsh.
Well, I mean, we have high expectations, especially for the stories that we know and love. And so when they let us down, we're not going to be shy about it. You know,
it makes sense.
All right, what was you saying, Doug?
Watch Kengan Ashura?
Watch what?
Kengan Ashura?
No, what's that?
Kengan Ashura. Yeah,
I
didn't get to watch the new season. I'm kind of bummed. It was pretty good. The first one was pretty good.
Like, you get some of the fights. Like, it's like, I don't know. Something about the pacing of the second season was just like they didn't do anything really with the main story that whole season, and then like they kind of just had a bunch of side fights until they do Fang versus the Muay Thai guy, which is like the fight they were hyping up the season before.
Wow, it took them that long. See, I haven't watched the new season, so I'm I have it too. I have it all queued up.
All right. Oh, you know what? That gives me another question. Then give me 2 fights that really like you were excited for and it didn't let you down. It didn't disappoint. Like throughout the year for anime.
Fuck, literally every single fight in Bleach was fucking epic. All right.
I should have known Kobo couldn't stick to 2.
All of them.
Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm just gonna pick the animes
Okay.
that have the best fight.
Okay.
There's too many. Like I could pick like 3 fights from Jujutsu that were incredible.
I get it, Kobo. I get you. All right, who else?
I'm gonna say Bear versus the Merchant of Death and King Ganashira. That fight. I didn't see it coming, but that fight was good as hell.
Okay.
It was like a pro wrestler versus an assassin.
All right, ooh, sweet. That sounds dope, to be honest. I gotta watch this. I haven't watched this anime. Put me on that.
What if I
learn more about
watch
showmanship to a certain degree? That'd be cool.
I caught up on Jiu-Jitsu, caught up on what? And it's already known that Jiu-Jitsu is pretty good.
All right, I got 2.
What you got?
Go ahead.
All right. First one, I already know what Kobe gonna say, so I'm just gonna ignore him. First one, Gear 5th Luffy versus Kaido.
I was literally about to say that, but I was waiting for someone else to, because I feel like it was like the big one that no one's saying.
Right?
Gear 5th Luffy versus Kaido. Was waiting for that. It did not disappoint.
Broke the internet.
Listen, I have the powder keg. I won't touch it.
Second one, Baki versus Yujiro.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Baki versus motherfucking Yujiro. The Hama's going at it. I was like, let's go. Let's go. Like, they was duking it out. Yujiro hit his son so hard that Baki peed himself. Like, that's how you know Yujiro's not to be played with. But Baki started going tit for tat with Yujiro. That's how you know he got the Hama blood. Yeah, we talking that Hama talk, Cryptic. Yeah, bro, that fight, man. And here's the thing, I know because both part 2, and then if I already mentioned Baki versus Pickle, bro. That whole season of Baki, the final fights was epic, bro, and did not disappoint.
I gotta get back in the box.
Did not. Yeah, you gotta finish it.
I'm not gonna lie. I felt like he was being disrespectful to Pickle. I felt like he could have. I think he was taking it easy on Pickle.
No, he didn't take it easy on Pickle. He started getting cocky because his Hama blood kicked in, where he just wanted to duke it out.
It's true.
He toyed with him, dude. He toyed with him.
That's just the way I feel. I felt like he was messing with him.
Yeah, Cryptic said one of the greatest anime resolutions for Baki. Yeah, no, his fight with his dad, man. And his dad was like, "Come on, Baki, show me what you got." Like, he genuinely wanted that fight. And Baki did not disappoint him, bro.
Hey, you mean make you some food? Here's some food, bitch.
Yeah, I think when Baki put him in the tiger jaw lock and put him on the ground, I was like, yo. Baki out here making moves, and then this motherfucker goes and punches through the asphalt to get out of it. I was like, yo, what kind of superhuman strength do you have to punch through asphalt?
Yeah, no. I mean, if you suspend your fucking your idea of logic in that one, yeah, that's what anime is all about.
For sure,
transcending that.
That just shows that the ogre is really not to be trifled with, bro. Like,
it's one of those animes that rides the line of what's literally possible and what's literary embellishment. You know.
No, Cryptic, you're right.
Animes, they create.
You're right,
create
Cryptic.
new physics. You know.
Yeah,
what
but
Cryptic got?
Cryptic said, he said, no joke, kind of kind of had me emotional because behind all that crazy ass fighting was just a son trying to experience a normal life with his dad.
Deep.
It's true though.
Very. I mean, at the end of the day, that dichotomy between the two of them is actually the root of everything that goes on in the story. Mm-hmm. Even his relationship with his chick is tainted by his father.
Yeah, it was funny though, cause she gonna jump in the middle of the both of them like she big and bad. They would have knocked her senseless if they really wanted. That's the messed up part. Like, Goes Away should have stayed out of it. Like,
God, there's so many good fights this year.
Come on, somebody else gotta have one.
This isn't really a big one, I guess, but I got Snake and Thorfinn. I thought that was really interesting. From season 2.
Ooh, that was interesting fight. That was. I give you that.
I love like the little almost like, well, not almost, like philosophical like moments. So I thought that fight was like cool.
Okay. We out here dropping knowledge, dropping bombs.
It was really the end type of shit. But also like the animation of like the actual fight was cool as fuck. I always like how they do can I cuss? I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course. I cuss all the
time. I thought like I always think that Thorfinn's movements are very cool when he's like in a fight or like defending himself or anything.
Yeah. The way he moves is definitely like, what do you call it? Unique.
For surely.
What about you, Noel? You got one?
Not really. I mean, like I said, I've been catching up with anime with my brothers.
Okay.
I would like to say, go ahead and just throw it because Jujutsu. Gojo versus Homeboy that came back to life.
Mm-hmm.
His name. Back in the past.
Geto?
Yeah, Geto.
That was a good choice. That's a good choice.
Yeah, for sure.
Wish I could have saw more, but.
What about you, Doug?
Doug gave us.
Oh yeah,
one
Doug
already.
gave us his. That's right. I forgot. Well, moving on. I want to talk about something now. Eferi, let me explain this to you real quick before I drop this, because this is about to get heated right now.
Mm-hmm.
Kobo the other day, because we have a group chat with the rest of our gaming buddies, decided to just stir the pot and cause problems for no reason. No reason. And he'll do this annually just to cause issues and tension and get people riled up. Okay.
I light a fire under the new generation of anime fans.
He says this usually once, if not twice, once a year, in some way, shape, or fashion. He always says One Piece is trash and is not a part of the big three.
I never said it's
Kobo.
trash.
How about that?
I never said it's trash.
Yes, you have.
You know what?
Yes, you have.
It was not part of the big three while the big three were airing.
That's a lie.
Ooh, here's what I'm going to say, though. I have to be honest. That's not an attack on me because, well, I don't really watch One Piece. I know a lot about it, but that's because, like, I've been in the, like, anime community since I was, like, 11. So, like there's no way to dodge information about that. But no. So, like, I know a lot about One Piece, but I don't really watch it for real. But if I'm being honest, you can't say it's not part of the big three. I mean, most, like, best-selling. And it's dope. And I hate to say that because my best friend's a One Piece stan, and I like to make fun of him, but it's great. I won't lie.
Here's my defense. Let me lay my groundwork for this thinking.
Go ahead, lay your groundwork because it will not be solid.
You and your groundwork.
The biggest anime airing in 2005. Anime has started to go international. Like quite a bit at that point. Like that was the beginning. You also had anime airing in the United States for the first time. Bleach and Naruto took the scene out the gate. They were targeted at an audience that was just getting out of school. It was right there. Now, One Piece was being aired by a company that worked with Nickelodeon. They took out all the references of smoking, all the ultra violence. They cut out a few things. And they basically sanitized it for children. That's how it initially was aired in America. Not a big turn on for people. So the big three at that time, the biggest three anime in 2005 and the mid 2000s was Full Metal Alchemist, Bleach, and Naruto.
But here's the thing,
Those were
Kobo.
the big three.
Here's the thing. They were not the big three.
Most people, most of the young generation in America did not get into anime till post 2010. All three of those animes were airing at that point. They were hugely popular, and One Piece had actually made a huge comeback, and like people woke up to it because of a specific arc that came out in around 2009. And so it changed that focus and started to shift and become really popular.
Yes.
I don't mean to
interrupt.
I don't mean to interrupt.
The term the big three, he did it in 2015.
Exactly.
Almost a decade after these animes had aired.
Did the talk of the big three come at the time that you're talking about these shows airing?
No, it did not.
No, the big three did not come out for a decade.
I mean, technically, it's your popular opinion, which everybody has their own opinion.
Absolutely. It's an unpopular opinion, but it's still my opinion.
Yeah,
I think it's the big three for that decade.
But here's the thing, Kobo. Here's the thing, Kobo. It was the.
I don't think.
Here's the thing, Kobo. I wouldn't call it the big three because it's not the big three. Like you said, the big three didn't get coined until later on for specific reasons. Now, at the time that you're speaking of, right, was Full Metal in the top three? That's a different story.
Full Metal had come and gone, and they put out a movie in like 2010. That's all most people knew of that anime at that time that they got into anime.
Yeah, but like
generation,
which is fine. That's fine. But and just because it was in the top three of anime during that period doesn't mean it was big three. That's the big three is coined for those three anime. And there's specific reasons why.
I argue it's not for the age, but for the generation.
Yeah, but
but
I'm just saying you just said it wasn't coined until later, which it was coined for those three specifically. So if we're talking about top anime for top three, and then what the big three is totally different. At that point, you're mixing apples and oranges.
On that day, which twisted tone to a extinct. From an Alchemist's track.
Because all I'm saying is you got to separate it. There's top three, and then what the big three was and became, and then it was coined. They were coined as the big three. That's all I'm saying. You can't say Full Metal was a big three because it wasn't.
All right, then now I have a question for you. Then
okay.
That guy his view was the big three anime of his lifetime. Really, were those animes. But those animes all came out a decade before. So in 2015, the big three, at the time he was giving the title Big Three, the big three in 2015 for people would have been different. If you didn't get into anime until, say, 2013, 2012, what would be the big three to you?
But here's the thing. There is no big three. There's the next gen. There's the new Gen 3. That's what it's called.
Yep.
There's a difference.
People are arguing about the big three now. What would you pick as the new big three?
We wouldn't call it that. It's called the new Gen 3. We've talked about this too, Cobalt.
Oh, I know.
New Gen 3. You can't have another big three. There is no another big three. You got to go to the next thing.
Well, I think if you define it by decade, you can have a big three. And it would be pretty poignant to each generation that lived during that decade.
Now, I disagree with that. I think if you're defining it by decade, you can have the top three for that decade. But since Big Three was coined for that, that's what they are. You know what I mean? there's always going to be a top 3 anime going on right then and now. There's always going to be there, but there's always going to be a different coinage for each one, or at least that's how I think it should go. So just because something is top 3 for that point in time,
you can name it, you can call it whatever you want. You know, the title itself it identifies a period in anime, a period in culture, and a period in history.
Exactly. So the big 3 is the big 3. There's no substituting it.
But big 3 would be different for everyone.
No, it wouldn't. If you just admitted that it wouldn't.
Arguably, it's Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach.
Well, I know. I'm picking the whole different big 3. I started way earlier.
But it wouldn't be the big 3, Kobo. It would be the top 3 of that time span.
Robotech. Boom.
But that was but Kobo, that's not a big 3. That's the top 3. That's the top 3 of that era.
Well, the top 3 of all time. What's up?
That's that. You can say that, but you can't say that you can't say Full Metal's part of big 3. You can't.
No,
I
defend One Piece. He's coming to defend One Piece.
I go after it because it's contemporaries at the time when I watch anime, when both those anime were at the peak of fucking their interest. The 3rd most popular anime at that time, when they were airing, to me, was Full Metal Alchemist. And
so that was the top 3 of that. But here's the thing. That was the top 3 anime of that time. Top 3. I'm not taking away from that they were the top 3. I'm not taking away from that. All I'm saying is you can't call it the big 3 because it wasn't. Big 3 was coined specifically for Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. And not just based off the anime. It's based off the manga sales and everything else that included.
Well, here's the thing. One Piece was already the biggest anime in Japan in like 1999.
So my point being, Naruto and Bleach joined those ranks because they had the longest standing running anime as well as manga. They were the top 3 in Shonen Jump. So you can't say that. If there's top 3, then there was the big 3, which had that span of being the flagships for such a long period of time, not just off anime sales, not just or in views, but also off manga sales and reading. It's all of that. You got to accumulate all that.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
I also feel like the fact that so many people are willing to, like, you even have to put into account like length. The fact that so many people are like willing to watch One Piece, and people start One Piece like every day too, and they're willing to go on that journey of like what I think it's like 1,080
more
something.
Than 1,000 episodes. Yeah.
We crossed the one. We crossed 190
for sure.
Damn.
We crossed 1090.
They never find
we in the egghead arc.
Egghead arc. People that haven't completed it.
What are y'all gonna do
if the One Piece pretty good for people to binge that?
What are we gonna do? What?
If the One Piece is what?
If the One Piece is friendship, the friends you made along the way.
Yo, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Not what the One
Don't do
Piece
that.
is.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Ali, don't you do that.
He would be so responsible.
Object that you can obtain.
He would be responsible for so many like mental hospital visits.
If that's it, don't get me wrong. I'll be happy for all of them. But if that's the One Piece, it is not something physical. They're fucking pirates. Like, it better be something fucking physical. Like,
the greatest treasure was the friends you made along the way.
Hey, if that's the case, Nami gonna cut somebody wide open, bro. Like, Nami gonna flip, bro. Nami gonna lose her shit. Nami's,
They get there and it's like a treasure chest with like a picture of all of them.
Don't even joke about that. Why would you do that?
I'm sorry.
Why would you joke about that? Like, what?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so offensive, guys. But yeah, glad it's not friendship.
Dantar, you got anything to say about any of this conversation? Because you hopped in and I've never heard you so quiet, bro. And then we're talking about One Piece.
Yeah. Hello. Nah, I'm just chilling.
You just chilling? Okay. You just chilling.
Yeah, I'm just chilling. But the One Piece, Oda already said that it's a physical thing. It's not the friendship along the way. It's going to be something and a whole bunch of treasure.
That's good to know. Because
actual like gold and all that stuff, because Roger also left gold and stuff when he left.
That's good to know because some people might riot and destroy.
No
So
one
it's
support
like-
my theory. It's Gold Roger's mustache cream. That's what it is.
Wait, what? Yo,
The One Piece is his mustache. That's
you know what? That's a question I gotta ask. That's a question. Hold on, let me ask this question.
As a man with a mustache, I applaud
Who do you
that.
think has the greatest facial hair in all of anime?
all of anime.
All of anime. Like throw some names out there, man. Who do you think has like some of the greatest facial hair?
The greatest facial hair?
Mm-hmm.
Bo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with him on that.
We got Bo. What else? Well, who else we got?
Listen, most of his abilities were his hair. I'm just saying
I'm just saying though, we got some other people who got some really great facial hair out there, man.
Honestly, because it never changed. Master Roshi.
Okay.
Master Roshi.
I'm throwing my hat in for Whitebeard.
White
I wanted to
beard.
say Whitebeard, but I was like,
Genryu Sai.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he had the whole joint with the ribbon wrapped around it. You know what I mean? Don't let him take off the robe. It's a problem. Like,
I think he's the tall guy from Vinland Saga. He used to be friends with the.
Thorkel?
Orko?
I think so. The giant, yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
I liked his little beard going.
I didn't like his no, I'm thinking of Floki. Floki's cut was insane. That shit looked like a box. I did not
Oh
love
my
it.
god, I hated his face and
It's
his.
terrible.
You know who I
Negative
think
his
got really
haircut.
good facial
He
hair?
was not cooking. Who?
Dark King Rayleigh. Silver's Rayleigh.
Oh yeah.
His I like his beard, bro. I do like his. What was it, like a goatee type thing? I like his joint.
Yeah.
With like 4 lines.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
Yeah, he was trying something new, that's for sure.
Yeah, he was trying something. Yeah, I like his beard. Anybody else? Kobo, you haven't really said a beard too much, man. What you? Come on, man. Come on.
A beard?
A beard, facial hair, mustache. So give me something.
The Fuhrer in Full Metal.
Ah,
He had a huge, thick mustache.
He
or
did.
Afro Samurai.
yeah. Did he have facial hair?
He had like a patchy
No,
beard, like chin hair.
Oh,
He had
okay.
chops. He had chops.
He had like
baby.
Anthony Hamilton. Think Anthony Hamilton.
Did he? I don't remember him having facial hair. I remember him having like big fro with the big sideburns. Like, maybe I'm wrong. I could be tripping.
Are we counting Boondocks as anime?
Yeah.
Bushido Brown.
For sure.
Bushido Brown had the clean, smooth cut, bro. Like, he was clean. Bushido Brown.
He had the fucking he had the mutton chops.
Oh, mutton chops? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he had the big sideburns.
Can't mess with Bushido Brown.
Would you count sideburns with nothing else as facial hair though?
I mean,
Well, that's what
I
I
don't
was
know.
doing with Afro Samurai. His chops.
I guess we could let that. I let it slide.
We'll
It
let it slide.
passes.
Yeah.
It passes.
Speaking of Dragon Ball Z is whenever Goku and Vegeta came back and they had those beards going.
Oh yeah,
The mustache.
yeah. They would have. They had the full. They had full beards, bro.
They had the full beards.
Genryu from Bleach.
I just said that.
You already
Oh,
said
you
that.
did? Oh, I did. I'm so sorry.
Kobo, where was you when I said that?
I'm sorry. All right. What about Jet Black? Cowboy Bebop.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. That's a good one.
Old Joseph from JoJo's.
Yep. That's a pretty iconic one too. That's a sharp beard.
Cryptic said the Anthony Hamilton. My God. Yo.
Honestly, even though he's probably no matter how many people may like him, gentle criminal.
The gentle criminal.
Okay.
I don't know what it was.
He definitely had his facial hair was not bad.
Not Endeavor.
Freaking hated that guy.
I mean, does Endeavor really count? His is flames, bro. Like, let's be real. You could douse that in a second, bro.
I hate a gentle criminal.
And then he like flares up into fire.
I feel like Endeavor's facial hair counts because it's the thought that counts, in my opinion.
Okay.
I'm with that. I like
he gets points for trying.
He gets points for trying, huh?
Oh, he's not full fire mode. He still has a mustache. So his mustache is just on fire.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like he tried. I guess.
I guess it's more of a cheat than trying, though. More of a cheat cut. I really hated Gentle Criminal. I wish you didn't bring that up.
Oh,
that
wow.
pissed me off so bad.
Yo, I hate you, yo. Why you hate Gentle Criminal?
Armstrong in Full Metal Alchemist and his handlebar mustache? That thing was pretty great.
Oh, yeah.
I think I kind of told you about that a little bit around one of the first episodes that I joined for Binge Or Cringe. Dude, that was like, in my opinion, that was the worst MHA arc. And I also feel like he was just so annoying and like useless and just like he was so cringe. I really did not like him. I thought he was so like
he was trying too hard to be a villain. I feel that.
Literally, and every time he came on the screen, like I don't know how I made it through that arc, to be honest. Like, I don't think I finished like a full episode one sitting. Like, I'd have to like come back. He was just so annoying to me.
I get you.
I got one for you.
All right, what's up, Noel?
I just thought about it. Uncle Iroh.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That's a good
Great
one.
Man,
actually.
great beard.
Uncle Iroh's a good one. All right, this one I got because this one I want to see how Doug gonna react to this one. Xantar too. All right, from any other anime universe, who do you think? You know what? I'm gonna just say this. Who do you think is soloing the anime universes of all big three? From any other anime. Yeah, if you threw a character from some other random anime universe and threw them in to where either any of the big three universes or all of them, who do you think is soloing it?
What's their face from Big Three? Or not Big Three, but Penguin Island. I can't remember. Akira Toriyama's first project.
Penguin Island.
It's got the little girl. Her power is literally Toon Force.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about. I forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's soloing everything.
She's soloing the big three.
Her name's Aurelie.
There we go.
Could fight the big three.
Like just soloing, like they're soloing the Bleach universe. They're soloing One Piece universe. They're soloing Naruto universe.
I got one.
All right. Come on, Kobo.
The character from the daily life of the immortal king.
I know that anime. What?
Yeah. The guy, the kid, teenager.
The kid's name is Wang Ling.
Yeah.
The Chinese.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
a reborn cosmic being.
Okay, I'll give you that.
He basically destroys and recreates the universe a bunch of times.
He does. Okay, that's a good one. Who else got one?
Honestly, even though it's probably really stupid, what was that one chick from One Piece that the moment she touched you, you really turned into a doll? But she would have to touch you.
A doll?
I can't remember.
Arc.
Oh.
Rosa Art Girl, little girl.
I know you're talking about the little girl from Dressrosa.
Yeah.
You think she's soloing everything?
I don't know.
She even solo her own verse. What do you
Exactly. She couldn't solo her own universe.
You're right.
I was having this discussion with Adrian the other day, and the thing about any of the big three is that you can't solo any of their universes because, like, yeah, you could probably beat people one-on-one if it was like Mortal Kombat rules, where it's like you go up a tower, it's like difficulty, but like if you actually like me against everybody, there's nobody who could do it. Like I'm in the firm belief, and it's just like you could exclude One Piece. Like when you get into like Bleach and Naruto, the abilities that they have, like Izanagi, you could literally rewrite reality. So it's like I could just delete you from existence. I just lose an eye. So it's just like stuff like that. Just you can't team up on them. You gotta literally isolate them because like if you try to like let's say fight the whole Gote 13, it's like you're not going to be able to beat like all like 2 ice users and then like whatever Byakuya is.
Whatever Byakuya.
Reincarnated as a slime. Rimuru.
You think Rimuru? I don't know if Rimuru was soloing everything, bro. He's powerful. Rimuru, and he just gets more powerful. I don't know if he's soloing everything, bro. You know what? I don't know if he's soloing everything, but I would like to see what he would do in these universes because his power is kind of cracked. Kimagawa Misogi.
Don't know.
He's a character from Medica Box.
Madoka Box?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I've heard someone else say that because he basically can change the past, can he?
No, he can. No, he has an ability that constantly evolves, which started off as an ability called All Fiction. Which
he can rewrite like anything.
He can rewrite the universe.
Yeah, Madoka Box. Someone else said that too at some point, and I remember reading it and going, yeah. The fact that you can rewrite whatever you want.
Yeah, his ability's kind of cracked.
Fucking Daz from Bloodline, if they had finished it and like let him see his full potential.
I don't know if he's soloing, bro.
I was so disappointed that anime didn't go anywhere. They did one season, it was a one and done. I was like, you have gold in your hands. Why did you stop?
Yeah.
I actually thought of something very interesting.
Okay, what's up?
If Light had everybody's first and last names from each person in the universe and wrote it into the Death Note, then theoretically he could probably solo each universe.
Yo, he's kind of right. He's kind of right. He wouldn't even have to he could hide out somewhere and just gather information and just solo the universe. What'd you say, Ollie?
I said that's too easy.
That's too easy? Yeah. I don't know if it's too easy. He got to gather the information first. You got to figure out names.
Yeah, but some of these niggas are well known.
That's true. You know what? One Piece he's doing easily because half of them have wanted posters with their full names.
Yeah, you just get the wanted posters. That's a wrap.
One Piece is a wrap, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a whole nother channel or a whole nother whatever you'd call it. Fairly Odd Parents. Oh, I'm going with it.
Really? Fairly Odd Parents?
That's kind of valid though.
Yeah. How they soloing? How they doing it? How?
Right. They can push
them away.
Yeah, but half the time when they do stuff like that, their wishes end up backfiring on them. That's why Timmy Timmy can't be trusted to make these damn wishes. So I don't consider that.
That's why I say it's a whole different situation. I just
take it by anime. Ben 10.
Ooh. Nah, Danny Phantom. Oh,
nah, Danny Phantom ain't soloing no verse, bro. I'm gonna be 100% honest right there. Ben 10 is solo when the verse is Alien X before Danny Phantom is. Hands down.
All right, Bugs Bunny. Boom.
Bugs Bunny.
He said Bugs Bunny. Oh, he said Bugs Bunny, bro. Yeah. Not a Looney Tune, bro.
We're going too far,
bro. If we do, first of all, we're not even going too far at that point. If we're talking Looney Tune, like we already kind of got that in One Piece, and let's be real, Bugs Bunny ain't soloing no verse when they got a Toon Force character in One Piece. It ain't happening. Like
the master of Toon First, and as a One Piece fan, I can openly admit
very artist that's
this is like a Jedi Master fighting a Padawan here. Like Luffy just got the Toon Force. Bugs Bunny pretty much wrote that shit.
Yeah, but Bugs Bunny ain't got the power that Luffy does. Like that's the difference. Luffy got the different powers to go along with it. So it's like,
hold on. He's so witty. He outsmarted the artist who was drawing him. I feel like that's saying something right there.
I still think you gotta have the power to back it up, though. Like,
I mean. Does he though?
He does it.
If he knows all the rules of the game, does he need it?
I mean, the only way he's doing it is like, well, Bugs Bunny can break the fourth wall, so I'll give you that.
That's what I'm saying. If you can break the fourth wall that easily, that's why Madoka Box is a broken choice too, because you could literally just rewrite it. These are all written characters. Once you take that as the equation, it's infinite.
What about like Dio?
Dio? You think
Dio or Jotaro?
Boston Joestar, dude. Twice.
I don't know. Dio don't even solo his own universe, bro. Like, let's be real.
If Dio wasn't an asshole, he could have won that whole fight. If he wasn't fucking with Riff, he would have won.
But that's the problem. Dio's too cocky for his own good, so he can't. Because of that, he's not soloing a verse, bro. Right? You know who I would give it to more than anybody? If it was, because let's be real, if I feel like someone has a closer chance to soloing another verse, it'd probably be Aizen.
From the Bleach. If you could pick anyone from the Bleach universe, Aizen?
Yeah, Aizen was solo the other two verses. Hands down, bro.
I get you that. I honestly think a lot of the characters in Bleach fucking max any of the other two verses.
And it's not really about. Here's the thing: Aizen got power, yeah, but it's not really about power for me. For Aizen, it's the cunning, bro. My man was ahead of the game from the rip. Like Aizen was out here like 1,000 years ahead. Like, yeah. And then when his Zanpakuto, my man barely used his power because his Zanpakuto was broken.
Well, his idea of the ultimate power is what actually crippled him.
Exactly.
So
if we just talking normal base stat Aizen without the Sogyo Q embedded in him, he solo in a verse. That's what I think. That's my opinion, though. Anybody else got anything?
I had my fun.
You've had your fun, though?
Oh, man. Honestly.
I'll be honest with you. This was a good... I know we were just doing a bunch of random topics, but this is a good episode. I enjoy this. It's a nice break from the norm, you know?
Definitely, for sure.
Anybody got any final statements, hot takes, or whatever before we get out of here? Oh, whoa, what was that?
Hot take for sure.
You got a hot take?
A little less than an hour. I brought you down.
Cobalt's a fire alarm's going off. I don't know what's going on over there, but it
gosh,
sound like
that was the pun. It was like hot take. Fire alarm. Okay, that wasn't funny.
No, okay, no, I didn't get it at first. Now I get it. So I was like, wait, what? Like, I thought you had a hot take to actually say.
No, this was fun though because I sometimes when in like the regular shows episodes, I feel bad for going too off topic. So this was like we got to like bounce back and forth. I thought that was fun.
Yeah,
We
need this sometime.
We went off topic.
Like a million times.
But that was the point. I didn't want us. There was no specific topic or one topic. It was just just to go back and forth and just spit nonsense and geek out. You know what I mean? Figured this was the best way. Keep it going. But
they went to go meet up with a friend, but they'll be back in time for dinner.
But we're gonna be. I don't know what's going on over there, but Kobo going through something over there.
Probably.
But anyway, yeah, we'll be back next week. Next week, I wanna finally do it, bro. I wanna finally talk slime. Because season 3 of Slime comes out in the spring. I want to talk about season 1 and 2 because we haven't done it yet before we get to season 3.
Damn, that's gonna be fire.
Not to mention the movies that came out.
Well, I know what day I'm gonna call out. Friday and Tuesday.
So we get a fanboy about slime for an hour. I'm absolutely on board with that.
Slime next week. If you haven't watched Reincarnated as a Slime, definitely, and you want to be a part of the podcast, definitely catch up on it. It's not too hard. I'm gonna be honest with you, you could probably get through it at a pretty reasonable pace. So, but yeah, so Slime, we're gonna do Slime next week. But as always, guys, good. I'm glad you guys could join us. E-Fairy, thank you for dropping by. I know it's been a minute, but I'm glad you could come back.
Of course, I'm gonna be here more.
Yeah.
And also, Devontae said hello.
Oh, tell him I said was good.
Sure,
but yeah, so that's where we're gonna end for today. And like I said, more info to come about a bunch of other stuff that I'm working on. Besides obviously what I talked about earlier, where I was invited to E-Fairy's college for their convention. She's going to keep me up to date on that. And I've also applied for some other panels and some other panels for conventions this season, and hopefully
BlurredCon.
Yeah, I applied for BlurredCon too. But hopefully I get to apply for a few more that I want to apply for when they release like the panel options to apply. If not, I'm going to apply for press. So I know Anime NYC panels are like they pick people for panels as far as I know, like not like random people applying. They just like actually ask people to come. So I'm gonna apply for press for that. But yeah, so that's the goal this year, is to get the podcast and everything to the next level with all this. So I think panels is the next step. Not to mention, like I said, I'll reveal what that logo that Kobold is making for me is going to be for soon. So, but yeah, well, without further ado, as always, I'm your boy Adil Tone, and I just made that known. Later, guys.